You guys know this box. Exquisite Timepieces. I think I have more than normal sent over this time. Yeah, this box itself is full. So I picked this entire load. So and I went nuts. There's some wild pieces in here. We have Nivada Gretchen, which you probably didn't realize they were authorized dealer for, but guess what? They are. There's going to be a ton of brands that you're not aware that they're authorized dealers for when they are an authorized dealer for over 60 brands. So Nivada Gretchen is one of them. So that'll be on a video soon. A little bit smaller watch there. Let's just go right in order here. Now, this is a silver 925 silver Tudor Black Bay 58. And so I did pick a few watches that are in their pre-owned department. And, you know, I highlighted that before, and I wanted to highlight it again because they have some amazing offerings in their pre-owned selection and pretty good deals. So the Tudor 925. Check this out. You don't see a ton of these sitting out there. This is the Omega. What do they call this darn thing? I forget what they call this one, but it's the manual wind. It's super thin. It has blued hands. This is an extremely cool model from Omega. So I think those are fairly rare if I'm not mistaken. We're going to keep going with the Omega. I have a beautiful, the racing chronograph style one. I had not seen this one. I noticed it on their website. I was like, definitely want to check that one out with all the orange, the pop of orange on there. And it's an automatic, right? So it's a little bit larger than the traditional moon watch, but I've talked about this before with the Speedmasters. You know, there's a ton of different offerings from them. Maybe venture away from the stereotypical moon swatch, you know, a sapphire sandwich or the Hesselite one. Go nuts, man. Explore a little bit. Go see what else catches your eye when you're shopping for those. And I'll move this box in a moment. We're going to finish up with the Omega here. This is the gold mixed with bronzed Seamaster 300. Interesting mix of materials, but it is gold and bronze alloy. Very cool, very fitting, I think, for the overall look of this watch. It's very, you know, vintage inspired, and this tone and the material really ties in nicely to it. Not a cheap watch. Some of these watches are not cheap watches, but they are awesome. If you want to go less expensive, you can do so as well. Here is a Seiko that caught my eye from the 5 Sports series. This is the Bait, and it has a completely black dial skeleton handset. I had not seen that done, and they are limited edition, but they're under $500. So very cool. Excited to do. I got a lot of work to do. You think just the unboxing is a lot of work? I got to video all these. This one, what the heck is this? We're all aware of the Tudor Pelly, but this is the Blacken? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. They do like custom watches of luxury watches, and this looks like a factory Tudor Pelly, but it's obviously custom because they didn't make it in this color, and it caught my eye. I didn't realize they had it. I caught my eye. I was like, I definitely want to see that watch. That is ridiculous. I want to see it. So speaking of ridiculous, check out this. And again, I gotta check with the crew there on how this actually works. I forget because the interface on it is not traditional. Most people go for the black dial one because it looks artificial, but I was checking out the white dial one and it looks just as much artificial as the black dial, in my opinion. But it will photograph and video well, and I'm excited. I have to learn. I have to learn on this one. That's always a challenge for me when, you know, like I can pick up a Seiko and probably pretty much just video the darn thing. I've gotten to that point with them. Let me move this box out of the way because guess what? We're not done. But when you give me something like this or like this, like I have to learn. Like I have to research it a little bit, get to know it. I mean, this is already an insane lineup, but they also sent more. So let's see what's inside this roll. There's 3 more watches. a brand that I've been intrigued with for a while now and could definitely see picking one up is the ZRC. So this one is, I think this is titanium, but I wanted to see this one. This one's a little bit larger. I had already, the last one I checked out was that orange one, which I was really drawn to, but I wanted to see this one as well. So we have a ZRC, and then we have, let's finish up with a couple Seikos. Didn't know Seiko came out with this. Again, saw it on the Exquisite website, just browsing around. It's a Presage chronograph automatic. They've really expanded the Presage lineup of watches. And then last, and for some people probably least, you know, kind of half joking, but also kind of half serious. This is another Seiko 5 Sports. But again, it was one that I had seen it on their website, and I'm like, this thing is bonkers. It has this green on the crown. There's some weird things that you don't see Seiko traditionally do. There's like some couple of characters on there. It's a limited edition, again, for some collaboration type thing. But there's all kinds of little subtle touches with this that it just drew me in. The dial color, the eyeballs for the markers, the characters, the little red on top of the center post where the seconds is, and that thing, just silly, right? It's just silly, and I think that's kind of the fun side of watch collecting. But check those out. How lucky am I, and we, the channel, how lucky are we that Exquisite is working with me so I can see these watches and share them with you guys, because this is stuff we don't see on YouTube videos. We don't see in most watch stores, but at Exquisite, you're going to see them. And as long as I'm working with them, you're going to see them here. Thanks for watching. Check out Exquisite. Tell them I sent you. Link in the description. See you on the next one.